Hello, hi, I'm Mandy. Mandy's Spiritual Tarot and Mystic Oracle. I hate it when this happens. I've already drawn the cards. I was doing the cards, and then I accidentally switched this off instead of pressing pause. Well, I did pause it and then I tried to get back on it again and it just disconnected. So anyway, what I've done is I've pulled some cards. I shuffled and pulled some cards. So what I've got is the Chariot, covered by the Magician. Underneath it is the Fool. This is him being reckless and foolish. He might say something. He might break the gag order. Above it, there is the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I don't quite get that. I don't understand. Let's see what's in the past. Another way looking at things is surrender. He's had to contemplate everything. He's, like I said, these things he would have forgotten from the past that he did, that he'd rather not remember, are coming back up again, and he's seeing it, and it's making him look at things differently. So secretively, maybe he's like, oh yeah, I did really do this. It's over now. Okay. He can't express himself. And he has to learn how to be quiet and not express himself and not try to take control. He has to learn to sit back and be a good boy. And it's hard for him because he can't express himself. He has bad memories. He feels out of place. He's dwelling too much on the past. He feels stuck in a rut. And he's losing his memory. And he's forgotten this. He's forgotten these things. Most of it. Yeah. I don't know now, I think. Not sure. Anyway. Yeah, this problem's not dealt with. He feels hopeless. He's got severe depression and he's feeling tormented. He feels like there's trickery. He's been tricked. He's been dishonored. Because he likes loyalty, doesn't he, and honor. He feels like it's just because there's unresolved conflicts. A little bit more of a shuffle. A bit more of a shuffle. See what else cards have to say. So I have to tell you, I'm going to be changing my channel because, well, no. Two. Yeah, I'm going to have to change the channel. And I don't know, I'll change my profile name. It'll be Mandy Shield Maidens Tarot. Okay? Mandy Shield Maidens Tarot. Right. Now these cards have just flown out. So we've got someone who's coming in with a message. And he's coming in fast. And it's a message. And it's going to come in quickly. And it's unexpected. Okay? I think it's another witness. And it's going to bring loss and grief and regret and yeah, he's not going to be happy with this news that's coming in, this evidence. Yeah, that's it. More evidence is coming in right now. And this is him. This is Donald Trump. Not a happy chappy. He's going to try and get away with it. He's going to try and sidestep it. He's trying to figure out a strategy to solve problems. There will be judgment. He will be judged for his past actions. He will have to reevaluate. He'll have a spiritual awakening. He may even go, And he knows he'll have to change. Well, it's too late for him to change, isn't it? But it's judgment. He's got judgment. Maybe he's... 8 of Swords reversed. I don't think he's going to get away with it. He wants to get away with it. That's how he's feeling. Because I've asked, how's Donald Trump feeling? He's feeling like he wants to get away. Trying to find a way to get away. He's open to new perspectives. He's letting people guide him now. Because he feels like he doesn't know the way forward. He can't see the way forward. He feels like Michael Cohen is betraying him. He thinks this is all about politics. He knows it's not. How's Donald Trump feeling? What does he want? I've got the Hierophant, which is a government card. You don't want me to say something that it's not, so I'm going to take my time trying to work out what the cards are saying. So don't think that I don't know how to read them, because I do. I'm just going to take my time and give you an accurate interpretation. Okay? It's his bad luck for him. It's got out of control. It's a vicious cycle and it's disappointing. And he feels like there's negative forces around him. The only negative force around him is the bad energy that he's generating. Right? He is weak. He has self-doubt. A lack of self-discipline. We know he's vain and arrogant. That's him now. Weak. Weakened. He's juggling his finances and demands. Balancing resources, time management, ups and downs is awful for him. He needs to get his priorities in order. And there's lots and lots of projects for him to take care of. And there's petty conflict, bickering, group conflict, differing of priorities. There's opposition. And a personality clash. And 5 of Wands. We could go on and on and on and on and on, couldn't we? Shall we? Why not? He needs to finish what he started, right? Which is the presidency. So he needs to finish what he started. Because he knows he has to. It's the only way he could save himself. You know. I do think they should put more restrictions on pardons. You know, because he's thinking, if I get in, I can pardon myself, and nothing, no problem. He thinks if he gets elected, all he has to do is pardon himself, and this all goes away. That's why he needs to finish what he started. That's why he needs to go back in. So if we go like with the Hierophant, from the Hierophant, with the government, right, him being president, he's not going to be president again because that was out of control. It was a vicious cycle. His presidency was out of control, right? It was weak and it lacked self-discipline. Now he's got himself in this mess. He has to juggle his finances and his demands and balance resources. Needs to balance time management. There's ups and downs. Or maybe this is what it was like for him as when he was a president. It says having fun at work and lots of projects. Well, I don't suppose he's having much fun in court. So I think this is what he thinks of being a president. He enjoyed it. Right now, there's lack of movement. There's no completion and no closure. And petty conflict, group conflict, and differing priorities. I think I've said that before. Yeah. I happen to repeat myself. I'm just reminding myself because this is really interesting, isn't it? He feels isolated and exiled. He's very, very lonely. He's disappointed. There's disappointment. And so, yeah. And this is about loss and about theft. It's a failure. His health has failed. His health's gonna fail. Because pentacles can be money or health. And he's a billionaire, isn't he? So there is family disconnect here. What he did was a poor investment. Right? And I think this could be to do with his health. You can't handle the truth, Trump. You know the truth, but you can't handle it coming out. You forgot lots of it. All these secrets are coming out. And he has to accept that this is part of life's mysteries. He had it all. He had it all. He abused his power. And now he's paying the consequences. It's, you watch an old man sit there like that, getting cold. Can't really defend himself. Oh, well. Oh, well. You'd say if it was one of us. He'd say if it was one of us. Oh, well. I've got other things to do in my life. That's what he'd say. Can't be bothered with this. So that's how we feel about him, except for we're enjoying watching him pay for what his intentions are as a president, right? He is intending to go in there and be a dictator, create isolationism, right? Christian nationalism, which is authoritarianism, become a dictator. He deserves this. And I hope it hurts him. As far as he's concerned, the future is unrevealed. He's looking for assistance. He's trying to plan and see the bigger picture. He's trying to attract helpful people. You know, he's trying to help other people, give him more confidence. It's in balance. There's a lack of long-term vision. Things are getting volatile and he's frustrated. People are trying to give him help, but he's refusing it. And he's going to do something he later regrets. He thinks he knows it all. He still thinks he knows it all. He hasn't yet humbled himself. Right? He still thinks he knows it all. And he's going to do something. He's going to say something that he later regrets. There's bad news coming in. Could be about Barrett. Because it's the Page of Wands. Or maybe there's someone young coming forward. Someone younger. It's bad news for him. And he's going to have to use his head, do the groundwork. Practice makes perfect. Attention to detail. He's going to have to keep his mouth shut again. He's learning how to do that now. See, he's a poor leader. This is it, yeah. Moody, volatile, malicious. That is Donald Trump. There you go. The King of Cups reversed. He's putting up his boundaries. He's trying to not to be too defensive. He stands in his ground. And he's going to try and persevere. He's getting bored. He's getting bored of it now. He's feeling stuck. He doesn't want to be there. He's been smug and complacent and greedy. He's been materialistic. And he's had poor lifestyle choices. And he realizes this now. He knows this deep down inside, see? He realizes he's achieved everything. He's achieved the first stage, which was first term in as a president. You know, he needs to get in again. And he's looking at the results from past efforts. He's taking stock of what he did. There's a milestone he needs to overcome. Okay? He wants it all. He wants to be the boss. He thinks he is a born leader and a visionary. So he's looking at. He thinks he is that. But because of his decreased income and his lack of security, because he feels very insecure, that is making him lose money. And this is just wasted opportunity that he wasted because he didn't focus on what he was meant to be doing. You know, you go and you've chosen to be a president. Be a president. You know, look after the American citizens. Do the right thing. He went in there with the intention of, I'm going to get even richer. I'm going to make even more money for me, for himself. And because of this misuse of power, right? This misuse of power, he was all talk but no action. Undelivered promises, lies, gossip, and he was a know-it-all. There you go. Cards are telling us. We don't need to go to court to find out. We just do the tarot cards. But he needs to go to court to pay for what he did. Because he thought he was all that, and he wasn't all that. He's realizing now that he's actually not all that. No big deal, Trump. You're just a little man. No. Wishful thinking if you think you're going to get in the presidency again. Wishful thinking. That's all he wants, is that. Because he thinks that's going to save him. He's very unpopular. He's losing his reputation. And he's fallen from grace. There you are. 6 of Wands reversed. Reversed. So, he's being jealous. He's being judgmental. He's trying to control things. He's being demanding. He's sabotaging people. He can't stop himself. He can't hold himself back. He's being very aggressive. He's fuming. He's boiling. He's at rage. He's boiling. At boiling point. There you go. Anger and rage. I say it before I turn the cards. Yeah. Listen. He needs friends. He needs some rewards. He needs a victory. And healing. He needs a joint, collaboration. He's feeling very sensitive. Very sensitive. I don't know. Something to do with his family. Something to do with his family. His family. There might be a little bit of healing. They might feel a little bit of compassion towards him now. His sons do. So his family are there for him. His sons, I think. But no, there's a disconnection and imbalance and a misalignment of values in within the family. Okay. Obviously, look at what he done. Yeah. An imbalance between work and family commitments. He's ruined his reputation and he lives in a toxic environment. Everything around him is toxic. Can't stop. His lawyers and advisors. Here I got his lawyer and his advisors. Or a government official. He has no assistance. He feels like giving up. He's in spiritual poverty. Useless, hopeless. How can his lawyers work with that? trying to, but maybe Trump will humble himself and listen for once. Not that it's going to help him, I don't think. Yeah, okay. My intuition just told me to do that. This has broken his heart. He's had some severe ties. There's been relationship separations and breakups all around him. So there you go, Donald Trump. I can't really do much more. Oh, sorry. Oh dear, I dropped it. There's the reading. And that's what it says about him. He's in a losing streak. Wouldn't it be wonderful if once he's gone, if the energy's changed so dramatically, if he really has drained the swamp, and the energies can change in America and people can start living a fair life, things will be more fair and balanced. And people will be able to go out to work and earn a good living and be able to keep the money and, do nice things that people do. Not just the rich have it all. Let the middle class have some. Let the, people who live on the streets, give them a break. Stop letting it all go to the ones that don't need it. The ones that have mega money. The mega billionaires. They're the ones that are taking it and keeping it all for themselves just so they can watch the numbers go up on their bank account statements. That's where they get their power from. And in the meantime, they're draining the little person. This is going to change. Donald Trump really did drain the swamp. Or really is draining the swamp. So hang in there. He's paying for this. He's paying his dues. Get some popcorn while you're watching it happen. While you're watching him crumble, implode, and fall apart. I call him Trumpty Dumpty. Trumpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Trumpty Dumpty had a great fall, and none of the government wanted to put him back together again. That's a good one, isn't it? Anyway, until next time, I'll see you later. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.